Well, well, well. And then there were two.
Ah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
wanna
hello and welcome to the
welcome
End to End
everyone.
Football Podcast. It's a bit of a special one today. Today we commemorate one of Man United's biggest achievements. They've won 2 games, y'all.
Whoa! No!
What you say?
You're not gonna start with nastiness. No, we're not doing that. No. Let's start with the other problem in the equation. Is this not Liverpool's? Is it not 5 games or is it 4 games? They've lost 9 in a row.
Try out another one, yeah?
Well, might as well. Probably all happen in it. Depending on the Champions League.
Mad. 4 games.
You know what?
Boy, we have to start with you, innit?
Yeah, you know what? 4 games. Yeah, I know, Christian. I just add enough 4th. Why not? You know what I mean? I just thought I might add another one. A little spice it up a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Say, you try to add a little VAT on that, you know.
Yeah, why not, bro? A little light 20%. Where do I even start, man? I'm not gonna lie to you. I got no screenshots. No scouting information. Yeah. Even the people that I didn't like in the team sheet ended up playing well. So
I'm gonna stop you there briefly, yeah. Because normally you've got the screenshots.
Yeah.
Some scouting information. This preparation is sounding very, very unslotty.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, there is no need for me to do all that once you've won, innit? In a big game.
Mad.
And even when it came to 1-1, it seems like quite a few of us United fans were sitting there. I mean, Gary Neville kept saying on Sky, I still think United can get a goal and win this game. And I was driving a car going, you're right. I'm not as panicky as I should be. And we waited. And Monsieur Slabhead delivered.
Monsieur Slabby himself, you know.
You know what I mean? Vice captain of that. All right. All I have to say is, I'm just glad we went over the line because first things first, we haven't won there in almost a decade. Glad that's scratched off now. All right. And then when you look at the other managers that haven't won there, you go, it's actually quite a good record. When you think of like, can't remember if Arteta's won there. I don't think he has.
Nope.
I don't think Pep's won there.
All right, is he not? I thought he had.
Someone said Pep hasn't won there.
Maybe.
No, I don't think he has. He's drawn, but he ain't won.
And Amrin hasn't lost there.
Eh? What? What do you mean? What was it last year? Was it a 0-0
draw?
Yeah, who drew?
All right.
See, that shocked you, didn't it? See how you went, huh?
I'm like, yo.
Oh, BBS. No. Play that or draw. Oh. Look at that.
That's there, you know.
Wow.
Man said that broken clock, boy. It's right twice the stadium, you know. Man said
twice.
It's right in 2 stadiums. Oh my!
But you know what? I'm glad SAS is here because I want him to think back to 4 episodes ago, and I said to him, "Are you not worried about these performances?" And your reply was, "Don't matter, we're winning." And now 4 games in a bounce. Those performances have led to losses. Are you now concerned, or is it still a thing of you think you're going to get back in?
Well, it is a bit of a concern, but we're in a so-called crisis, so we're still 4th. So, like I said, it can only go right now because it's gone hell of a way wrong now. I don't mind losing, Yeah, but it's to lose to you lot. I can't stand it. You understand? I could take the loss to Palace. I could take the loss to Chelsea. This one, abysmal. No, I can't. I don't want to lose to you lot, and I definitely want to use to Arsenal. We've already done Arsenal, so that's good, isn't it? Even at our bad times, we've done Arsenal. But to lose to you lot at Anfield, oh man. You know, it's funny though, because I forgot about all United fans. You know that, I swear to you, I forgot all about them. But they found my number this weekend. I tell you that. I forgot. You know what? When things are going horribly wrong, it's like you forget all about them. I don't even bother you lot because I thought it was bullying, innit? But seeing as I see the corn that came my way this weekend, it's all eyes on you now.
Yeah, that phone line must have been hot, boy.
Oi, you know when you see certain names you ain't seen in years because it's been that long. They've been itching to get at me. All right, cool. Say no more. I remember all you, man. Remember, I got a memory like, yeah, banked. Don't worry. Say no more.
You know the funniest thing. There's only one person that I wanted to get at, and I did straight away. And that was the only person. I didn't care about anyone else. As I was driving, and obviously the game finished before I reached my destination, all I was thinking is, wait till I park this car. That's all I was thinking is, wait till I park this car. Because it was fresh in the mind. I didn't even call him. I didn't even call Sean. I didn't even call him or text him. It was one person I had to go for.
And bruv, I don't bother you. I don't even bother
that's
you.
That's very true.
Because you see, European team has been in such disarray for so many years now. I feel like I would be bullying and taking liberties if I was to actually bother you. That's why I just don't even bother no more. But say no more.
This Christian's an idiot. AWS went down here. One disgruntled Liverpool fan said, cut power to everyone.
Man saw all the memes. He said, nah, lock this off. He locked that off quick.
Oh,
yeah. You know what? I swear to you, this loss here is the one that vexed me the most. It vexed me the most. You know the reason being? We sold Diaz, yeah? And we got Cody Gakpo just doing that woodwork. Yeah? For 90 minutes, yeah? You get one in. And then you miss a sitter. But I could have boxed at you there, you know that? Because I was thinking, bro, how did you miss the header?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Sean. You're misplacing your commentary, man. There's a handful of other people you could mention right now that did not help.
Listen, hush your mouth.
Let him land.
Hush your mouth.
He started with Gakpo, brother. That's what I'm like. He's the one I feared the whole game.
Yes, I have started with Gakpo. Don't worry, there's more. Senior Arnie Slot.
Boy.
What do we have to do to see Robertson back in that starting lineup? What do we have to do to see Chiesa start a bloody game?
Boy, Chiesa might have to just hold one of his kids hostage, boy, because, boy, I don't like, you come like he hates that done.
What's it going to take for you to just say, you know what? Ekitike, you're going to start ahead because you're the one scoring the goals up front, innit? What are we doing here? What are we doing? It's wild, bruv. Wild. Salah.
Jeez.
Listen, no disrespect to you at all. You are the man who you are, but nah, you can't be starting every game, brother. It can't be going on. Because what? You just first name on the team sheet.
That chance he missed. Oi.
You know how much of a criminal that man is? Because Wirtz and Isaac were standing right there, bro. They were standing right. All he had to do was just tap it. If this was Salah a couple of years ago, yeah, all right, cool. I know what's going to happen there.
What is this?
It's not that time.
New contract, Salah, though. What are we saying?
This is not his first contract. Yeah.
But this one is seeming a bit funny, though. I don't know. What's really good, though?
Is this the highest contract he's had, though?
it's the highest contract he's had, but it's not the first one he signed, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
but the thing is, there's a lot of things. I think it's to do with the formation. I think with Trent gone, it's not getting the passing that he used to get to him. I don't know. Arnie Slot has to tweak it, mate. I don't know whether you play two up front, because when you play two up front, it did look all right once Salah come out as well. But I don't know. The man seems he's stubborn as well.
Yeah, he's got that Dutch pride of him in him, bro.
Chiesa can't get a game. I don't know what this man's done to offend your life, but he can't seem to get a game.
The thing that I was concerned about, right, and it was when the commentators kept saying, "Oh, Gakpo's got a goal, so Frimpong is going back to sit down," and I thought that substitution didn't even make sense anyway. If you're telling me Frimpong was coming on for Gakpo, I was so baffed. So I was thinking that's not the one. In fact, you've just equalized. Well, bring him on for someone else then.
Well, to be honest, Frimpong came on and made a chance for that bozo that you just brought up to miss the bloody header. The midfield is non-existent. I don't know what's going on over there. Now Gravenberch looks like he's injured. There's even more problems. Manfredelli, I think you should have done better with the first goal because it was right at you. I don't care if it come off your leg.
Yeah. Alisson saves that. I'm not even going to lie. Alisson
100%. And that's another point why I'm annoyed with Konate as well.
If that keeper was Zambian, we would have been talking about that save still. You know what I mean?
Well, you know how icy frees get treated, bro. Especially in goal.
But that save weren't it. It weren't it. But I want to go back to the Frimpong thing because obviously they say he can't defend and all that. But what I've seen him play the can't defend, I don't see it as being any worse than what you've had all these years with Trent. So why don't he play?
Nonsense.
Like, do you get what I mean? I don't see how they can. You played Trent all this time, and then now all of a sudden, now we want more solidity on right back. Like, what's his foolishness? Play the Don. And when he's played, I'm like, have we really seen him like, oh yeah, a game where we said, oh, Frimpong was getting cooked that game? I don't know. I don't remember that game.
He's not been cooked.
I don't remember that game. I don't understand why he's not playing.
Yeah, but
you're Slovenian Soboslai to that side, and you're losing what Soboslai can do in midfield.
There's not even putting Soboslai out there, right? Because when they're on the ball, he just comes inside anyway. So if there's a counter attack, he's going to get caught out. Like that math is not working for me.
No, I think it does work. Do you know why? Because we're getting run through that middle.
Yeah, it's easy.
Like it's nothing. So you see when he inverts and then goes into midfield, at least he gives us somebody else there because I don't know what's happened to McAllister. McAllister's not right now. Gravenberch can't do it all. And whoever else they put in midfield with him, it's just not working. I don't know what's gone wrong. But remember, like I said it before, this could be a problem. With all the players that we've signed, this could be a problem. I told you, we ain't been playing well. We've been winning games, and it's been covering up the cracks. But hell, the cracks have come now, boy. And I think this is the biggest crack now that we've just lost to United at Anfield. Are you mad?
It's nasty cracks too. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But I was gonna go back to the system because I hear the new players, but even I was throwing away theories like, oh yeah, maybe Wirtz unbalances the mid, all this nonsense here. But even without him on the pitch, the one thing I've seen with you, man, and yes, you haven't been playing well, but even in most of the games, you could have sneaked a win. Because you could argue enough chances with them
we played enough to win this game.
To win. 100%. And the other losses as well. There have been chances enough to win those games. But the worst thing about Liverpool right now that I've seen, even in the games you've won and the games you've lost, it is so easy for a team to get through. It's like 1-2 passes, managers are running at your defense. It's like the midfield don't exist. Honestly, it's just, I've seen Bournemouth, one pass, Semenyo is through. I'm like, what's going on? the system is no longer tight. It's so loose now. Yeah, it's so loose.
I mean, even
because
when
I saw the thing, I thought, okay, McAllister, them man with Bruno and Casemiro in midfield. I was like, surely they're gonna dominate that midfield. That was not the case.
One thing I did notice is, I think Roy Keane did say that there has been. I don't know if you agree with this, Sean, or not, because I know you guys won a lot of games in extra time or last minutes of the game last season, right? But there has been a little bit of arrogance, I think is what I'm going to say, right? In the fact that once they start losing, they throw the kitchen sink at the opposition and they all forget about defending. When he switched it to a 4-2-4, and then I went, oh, okay. And then he left the midfield two as Curtis and Wirtz. I was like, we're going to have some counterattacks here because there's no way any of those two are going to think about defending. And I think at that point, again, I'm sure Bossai was actually right back at that point, so he was coming in. So it was almost like 3-3-4. The craziest attacking I've seen in my life. And I thought, if we are solid as we had been for the game and we hit one glorious counterattack, they're finished. And I think at some point, especially when you're on a losing rock, take a point. Take a point.
Yeah, but it's against United, though. You know what I mean?
Listen,
you know, when that equalizer came in, I'm sure United fans are thinking, oh boy. Yeah, it's about to get long now, yeah?
Yeah, I immediately thought, take
and
a
I'm
point.
sure the Liverpool players were thinking, yep, standard procedure against these, man.
well, it's no
you know what I mean?
They've lost three
let's go and cook them now, yeah? But, you know, even in the goal, the Maguire goal, if you watch that goal, there's one player, I wouldn't say he's a fault. That would be mad for me to say he's a fault, yeah? But what he done on the build up to that goal is the reason, like it goes to your point, what you're saying, yeah, where they're just looking for, they're just going for it. That first corner comes in, is it Mbeumo that takes that shot, bounces off whoever, yeah. Gapco
legs it.
He's looking for the counter. He's like, yo, counter attack time, B. Yeah, he's gone, bruv. He's gone. Watch him. As soon as that ball deflects, even though it's deflecting towards Bruno, you know, he's not thinking, you know what, Bruno might cross this. Let me go and make the numbers in the box. Nah, legging it for that counter. And that's the mentality that they had, and he just banned them. I mean, that cross was ridiculous. I mean, for a first time cross, to get a pinpoint like that, jeez.
Nah, you know what? You see the problem I have with that, yeah, is I feel the goalkeeper should have came out because he had enough time. That ball traveled so high and so far, yeah. I think Masvidal should have come off his line to try and get it. And Kanai, it was a abysmal attempt to try to jump at it as well.
He mistimed that jump. He completely mistimed that jump.
I do think the keeper should have tried to come out and either punch it away or whatnot, because you're not a small keeper yet, and that ball travels so long in the air. I think you should have came out and tried to get that away. But
some of the stuff the defenders are doing, man. You know, Aura, man, or some people call him Van Delegate here because he delegates the tasks to his teammates. Yeah. After that first goal, is there pointing? I'm like, I don't know why you're pointing.
You know what the problem is there, Kuda? I think the problem is there. He don't trust that Kirkers as well. Because I watched that game and he has to go over that left-hand side far too much for my likings. I want to see Robinson in that starting lineup because Kirkers is a bit wild.
He was actually man marking Mbeumo for most of that first half.
Yeah.
Right? And then Kirkers was pushing up on Ahmad, which... Again, that's for me, that's crazy. That again, like I said, a bit of arrogance in the sense where
hold on, Naps. This goes back. This goes back with Kirkers. Please don't piss me off and talk about just Ahmad. I don't want to hear about that. This is not just been this one game. We can go back. We can go back. Yeah, Robertson needs to be back in that starting lineup, me, because I don't think Van Dijk trusts him fully because he's a bit too trigger happy with sliding as well and jumping in for tackles. Donut.
Yo, Abs, you see, Kirkers didn't make it into the protection ring, boy.
Shaw's not really protecting anyone anymore, you know.
Protecting who? Listen, if you've been bad, you've been bad. What can I say? I cannot defend the third, bro.
And you know what's crazy about like you asking for Robertson back is knowing that last season all of you man wanted Robertson.
Robertson was moving mad last year, so that's the bad thing. That's
Right.
the bad thing, you know. Robertson
but-
was moving mad, you know.
All right, hold on. 1 second. Again. Who else am I going to call him? Who else am I going to call him?
Oh my, where's Gomez? Can he do a fake left back thing?
He don't seem to like Gomez, mate. He's what? But listen,
Yo, that post match, yeah. What I found most concerning was the post match thing where he said about Sesko. We've watched them do all this with Sesko, and then all of a sudden they play us and they do something different. I'm like, what kind of who cares, bro? You're the manager. Yeah, you're supposed to
it's
figure
your job, yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't be talking about, oh yeah, they surprised me. What are we talking about? And the thing is, I'm finding, do you know what it is? I feel sometimes I watch some of the subs seem like this guy's got the subs written down, you know, on a piece of paper before the game. And no matter what's happening in the game, he's doing the same sub.
Hold on.
That guy from Liverpool.
Who's Aobes?
Clearly a United fan. Hold on.
Who is Aobes?
Man said one more loss in this dark for slow.
Who is Aobes?
Well, I don't know. Let him talk. Let him answer the question. I 100% believe he's a United fan because I know he said something. This clear. I think this is said how our defenders shook. So he's clearly a United fan.
All right, cool.
Man, I know he was thinking he was an Arsenal fan. He was about to...
Yeah, he was about to...
that's why he's coming with all this beauty.
There's a question for you. Oh, it's too early for that. Well, I think
You're moving mad. You're moving mad with that question. You're moving mad.
You know what I'm gonna say? Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. I think he's Arab, the one that breaks down the Liverpool games. Yeah. So obviously, I had the joy. I was enjoying my my tour of Liverpool channels after the game. Yeah, and his one popped up, and it's crazy because he, in a previous video, predicted the subs that Slot was going to make. And he even then, as he's doing the review, he actually then puts the video up and said, look, did I not just predict? Like, and he's saying, if I can do it, he said, if I can do it, and I'm watching on bad internet and all the rest, surely every manager knows your move now. So he has to change it. I think everyone's I think the loss has just made the people more vocal about some of the losses. Sorry, I've been more vocal for some of the tactical decisions he's been making. I think last season you guys kept it quite simple.
There was a big difference last season. If you look from right back, we had loads of assists. On the left wing, we had a man that could take a man on, beat a man, and do whatever else he needed to do. Gappo, you're not gonna fool anybody with that cutting. You understand? Not all the time. You understand? You need to offer a bit more than that. But the thing is, you got two people on the wings now that are not gonna beat a player with trickery.
There's foolishness going on right now. Because I remember I was saying it to you on the last pod we done, and I was like, why is it Darwin Núñez was getting bare chances to miss, and your strikers now are just fighting for scraps?
Ekitike makes a lot of his own as well.
Yeah.
But you see what the problem is? You see with Darwin and Diaz, it's chaos and mayhem. Them man are just gonna run until their hearts can't run no more. You understand? And people have now scared because Darwin had the pace. Diaz, you need about 3 men to stop him because once he starts going and does his little flicks and spins and whatever nonsense he's gonna flick over your head, you're gonna get twist and turn. You understand? And you're gonna make them panic. Now you got Gappo running. You're not gonna panic. You're gonna think, all right, cool. He wants to cut in from the left and let a shot loose. You know what he's gonna do. It's predictable.
Yeah, there was a point it got a bit desperate though. It was starting to look a bit cross and inshallah, but at one point where I was like, yeah, these man, these men are losing the creativity. And there was a lot of last ditch stuff from United, obviously. But it's one of them ones where you can't even come out and say, oh yeah, we was unlucky, because you can't say unlucky on a fourth loss. You know them ones. Like it's my team. I ain't even trying to hear unlucky. If I'm losing the fourth game in a row, bro, I ain't trying to hear no unlucky, bro. You know what I mean?
No, to be honest, I think this is the most unlucky we've been. The other ones.
You know what? Sorry, I got to slightly disagree with that, because
the Palace one
had loads of chances.
Nah, Palace one should have been more.
Abbas, shut up. Because we had loads of chances.
I'm saying the truth.
No,
had loads of chances.
No,
bro.
but that's what I say. You had loads of chances, but Abbas, we had loads of chances as well. When we lost to Palace, we deserved that loss. I did, bro. If we came away with a draw, we would have was bloody lucky, because the way their midfielders they ran us ragged from 90 minutes, brother. Yo, we deserve to lose that one. Yeah, Palace one we lost. Chelsea we lost. Champions League one, Galatasaray. Stupid penalty to give away. We lost. Here we created more chances, and you lot was running through the midfield, but it wasn't as often as Palace and them did. Oh my lord, it was abysmal, bruv.
The mad thing is, it wasn't. United almost paid for their missed chances, because at the point where Bruno had that chance where he should have bagged, or at least got it on target, that was in the first half.
Yeah, he hit the cross. Yeah, hit the post. Sorry,
2-0. I don't know what the game looks like. At that point,
Chaos.
But, yeah. I think he might have opened up. He might have been more desperate and giving away the counters a bit more. But on the United side, but I thought Cunha, this is the best I've seen him for you, man. I mean, he was looking like a little bit more like the Wolves Cunha, Even like, what did he get taken off second half? Was it Mason Mount?
No, Mason Mount got taken
started.
off. Yeah. Mason Mount started.
He started. But I'm saying he got taken off in the back. I thought he wasn't doing anything spectacular, but his pressing was a problem for the Liverpool play, especially in that first half. Yeah, like he was putting a lot of pressure on the defenders, and obviously Mbeumo was there, always a threat. I thought Ahmad was good. I was surprised that he got taken off. The subs that Amarin made, I was thinking, this looks a bit, don't know, boy. I thought it was a bit too defensive, but obviously you won in the end, so it worked out. But I thought them subs could have gone left still, from what I saw.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate Delo staying the full time, but I think Ahmad was on a yellow, if I remember correctly. So, and he was waning a little bit, so he had to come off so that whoever's next can actually make tackles or be brave enough to make tackles, because he's not on the yellow. That was one. Mount came off. I didn't think Mount had that much of an impact, but yes, defensively, great. Yeah, Mount was always dropping back to make it like a 5-man before. Yeah. Agreed. And then Cunha, it's crazy how the amount of the yards he carried the ball with and gained fouls, and he looked strong as hell this game, right? Plus, he always has that attitude about him where he's like, "Oh, you kicked me, all right, cool, all right, come again." Or I kick him back and stuff like that. And then Mbeumo is always going to be dangerous on the counter-attack. I'm actually, to be fair, on Van Dijk, the most important tackle he made on Mbeumo at the time was that tackle he made at the edge of the box when Mbeumo was about to kick the ball and go start a crazy counter-attack, which actually led to the goal. Because if he had missed that tackle and Mbeumo could have run off, if he had missed it, foul, yellow card, whatever. But if he had missed that tackle and Ruben was gone, that counter-attack, in my mind, from what I picture, would have been so sweet. So sweet. But managed to get in the end.
But you see another thing. You see if we play the next game and I see a player go down with a head injury and that referee stops that game, I'm going to run. I'm coming and I'm going to come and 2-foot challenge you in your chest for blowing that whistle. Yeah?
I was surprised they didn't blow it, but the game, it was quick. It was the way the game had gone, it was quick.
Nah, watch it back again. Because you see when my man went down, he held his head instantly. The referee looked at him. I was like,
Yeah,
please say no more. Carry on.
Do you know what crazy? Because I think Mboimo was down as well, so he probably looked and said 2 players down. All right, cool, play. And then Mboimo got up and said,
Mbeumo had his hands like this, looking around. My man was like this. Yeah, there's a big difference. Don't tell me Mbeumo was down.
What are you saying about the handball thing?
Handball?
The Ahmad one. I saw some LFC fans crying about that one.
Look,
We're saying man are clutching, yeah.
brother, if we lost, didn't it?
I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that both me and Sean just went, that tells you everything.
I saw the thing. I saw, bro.
Handball.
I've seen some blood there, man saying, "Yo, that should have been a pen in that."
The only thing I agree, the only thing that I'm gonna say is the one where he went down with a head injury. Handball, no. Please allow it. Don't irritate my soul today.
I said it was a foul in Mbeumo, you know.
Well, technically, he got sandwiched, so he got sandwiched in that attack.
But then a head injury is a head injury.
I mean, the thing is, right? I will be honest. Consistency-wise, that was a bad call because I've seen stopped sooner or instantly for a head injury.
But those are the rules, isn't it?
Yeah, generally, right? But I haven't liked all of them, so that's been my biggest problem. I was like,
do you know what? Whether you like them or not,
we stopping it, like,
yeah.
Especially when everyone else got up and then they all ran together. The person that was fouled, you want to put it that way? Foul, yeah, right?
No. We're not saying he was fouled. Who was fouled? Mbeumo.
Yeah, I mean that's why I did that. I'm not 100%.
But you know what? It possibly could be a foul, but a head injury is a head injury regardless.
Yeah,
those are the rules that they made up, no? So rules are rules. We should have blind by them, innit? But
this is nasty.
Sorry, I can only say what the rules are already. And that's what the rules they made, innit? So I want to see them upheld, innit? But
mad.
Hey ho. But I do, like I said,
the last thing I want to add,
the keeper should have done better. I will say that again.
Yeah. The last thing I want to add is if Onana was in this goal game, we would have lost 4-1. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I don't like throwing my IC brothers down, but I'm sorry, mate. Even the Turkish one as well. Yeah, even him. If these two were in this game, it would not have been. It would not have ended the way it did.
Do you know what?
I'll tell you what.
You know one thing I will say about your keeper, the one where Isaac should have scored when he went 1-on-1 on goal, but he managed to. The ball went out, but he kept it in. And then somebody took a shot after, and the keeper saved it. I said, "Yo, what type of keeper that we got today?"
Banged it afterwards. Yeah. By the way, the whistle's already gone. Yeah, so he had no reason to save it. He said, "Nah, let me show you." Poof, strong arm. Oh, okay. But it's the fundamentals of being a goalkeeper that's really vital in these moments. Yeah, just come out and catch, hold, secure.
You've been in the mud.
It's funny because you've had this eccentric keeper. It's like a man's come in and just done the bare bones of being a keeper, yeah, and it's like rah,
bro. Someone takes a shot. His hands and wrists are strong. Like he comes out and punches things. The ball, when he punches it, it goes forward, not into your own net. We've been starved, bro, of a decent goalkeeper. We've been starved.
Oh my days.
Man had me singing "Are You Schmeichel in the Skies" because he came out and caught a ball.
Man said like, you see, man always take it too far, though. This is what are you saying? Obviously, this is the first time your manager's got a second win. The first time you've won 2 games in a month now, finally, yeah.
Yep.
But I looked at your fixtures.
Head back as well.
Yeah, that's nasty still. I looked at your fixtures, yeah, and I saw Brighton. I was like, ooh. Brighton give you man problems, way.
He is at home though.
Yeah, but home and away though, isn't any a bit of a problem that game?
No, we're better with them at home. Yes, don't get me wrong. If you look at the history, they have got some 3-1, 3-1 or 4-1, something like that. Yeah, at home, now home. But majority of the time, we either draw or beat them somehow, right? So I'm looking at the fixtures, going, no, I'm not gonna say it.
You see that face you did just before that? I know you're about to say some foolishness. Say with
It
chest.
wasn't foolishness, yeah, but it's us, isn't it? It's just us. Yeah, great. We've broken a duck. We've broken the 2 games in a row. Yeah. Am I confident enough to say 3 games unbeaten? See, I can't even say 3 wins in a row. I'm just saying 3 games unbeaten. Yeah. And then when it hits 3, should we go 4? Or should I do what my body and my mind is telling me to do, 1 game at a time?
No, say it with chest. Say it with chest.
No.
This guy's
1
trying
game
to go
at a time.
the PC 1 game at a time, you know.
Yeah, 1 game.
You know why? Because he knows he'll get clipped up quickly. Reminded of this.
Yeah. Put it this way, yeah.
So you're telling me this is nothing to build on? You beat Sunderland. Look at Sunderland. They won this weekend, yeah. Sunderland ain't no joke team.
That was a big team when you lot played them still, because they were
Sunderland. Yeah,
when you lot played them.
I know some joke team. Yeah, you've just beaten Sunderland, but obviously you've beaten the champions at their ground. You're saying to me this is nothing. I'm not saying obviously you might not gonna be, but at least because listen, the bar is in hell right now with Man United. Yeah? Like when I say something to build, I'm not even saying, oh yeah, you're charging up for top 4 or any of that. I'm just saying, is this something to build on? Just to be decent.
Let me
just to be decent. Just the next level.
Let me answer you with this. Yeah, I think this is the first time we've had 2 wins in the same month. So on that basis, 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time.
Yeah.
So you see, now that you've got 2 games in a row, where do you kind of see yourself heading? What direction do you see yourself heading? Like, do you think this is the new dawn, or this is what
this guy is asking your question, but in a different way, thinking I'm going to fall for the trap? Who do you think I am, a dickhead, bro? 1 game at a time.
No, but do you think that this is you going in the right direction now, in like the way that he's playing and setting up the team and that? Are you happy with the performance? The last 2 performances
again. So this has been the trick of Man United for 2 managers, not just Amrin, even a little bit of Ten Hag. When they turn up for the big game, and then we go, cool, we got a mid-table team next, or even a team in relegation. And all of a sudden, they go light work. Then it's a loss again.
To be honest, this was your problem last year, because I know we didn't. I don't think we beat you lot last year. You done all right against the top teams, but it's when you play the lower league team, they seem to bamboozle you.
Yeah, anytime we play a team outside the traditional top 6, we tend to lose. And the only team that gave us problems every single time we played them for obvious reasons was Tottenham. Talking about Tottenham, because I think it's time to move on to them. John, I don't know if you got your bottles ready, but I definitely got mine. Yeah. Let's start this trend again. Yeah.
Nah, you know what? Let me put my bottle down, because this is not the team that I want waiting for the bottles out. If I put my thing out, you look and get your bottles up. I ain't getting mine out yet.
See, Tottenham.
Stay hydrated.
We trust them. And you know why I enjoy this here? Because I actually got to watch this match before I started driving and having between radio and iPad to watch the United game, yeah? Tottenham. You know, after 10 minutes, yeah, in our football group chat, yeah, I started hearing people going, "Hey, Villa are shit, man." And I hear people going, "Yeah, bro, they can't score. The attack is going left, right, center." And as I was watching the game, I was just like, I know Tottenham are dominating, and I really do it like that. I'm not even taking the piss, because it was all good build up. What was really good about this game is both of them were high pressing. So Tottenham will start playing out from the back. Villa will press them. Usually they'll win it in the midfield sometimes. But then when they don't, that's where Tottenham go and actually cause trouble. Tottenham will play at the back. Villa will win it early, but don't have a damn attacking decision made afterwards. And it was nice to see that back and forth. Yes, Tottenham had an edge for such a long time. But as I started seeing tired legs and tired decision, I said, Villa have a chance. Villa have a chance. But never in my mind did I think that their first goal was going to be a worldie. And the second goal was going to be a worldie as well for Villa. Right? And it's so funny because when you see that second goal, you can actually see McGinn, I think he is the captain at this game, telling Cash, hey, put the ball back there, give it to the goalkeeper, secure the points. And Cash goes, nah, it's too mainstream. That half volley technique pass, clean. The control, clean. Then you gave it to I forgot this guy's name. Because I know he's just coming back from injury and they expected a lot of him when they initially bought him. Then he gets the ball, and I'm thinking, if this guy shoots and scores, this is actually probably goal of the month, right? Just for that pass alone and where they were. Dini, I know he controlled the ball great. Is the guy that scored? I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Anyway, but all I kept thinking at that time is, especially when it was 1-1, I said, this is Tottenham. This is Tottenham. I knew they were going to lose from the 1-1. You just knew it. It's Tottenham.
Where are they in the table right now?
Listen, to be fair, they've had a good start. They're 6. 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses.
Okay. But look where they would be if they had 3 points.
Yep.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Shut up.
Yeah. Look where they would have been if they had 3 points.
Correct. That's the guy.
Yeah. And for me, because I looked at the table before the games this weekend here, and I thought, right, Tottenham are actually up there right now. But of course, as Chiellini said, boy, when the time arrives,
the craziest thing for me is looking at the table and thinking, okay, fair enough. No, I don't know how many people predicted Man United were going to beat Liverpool. Fair enough. But with that win, we're now, obviously, I've said it before, I think we're 2 points behind Liverpool. 3 points behind Man City.
I know they've lost 4 games in a row, and I know you beat them, but I feel very uncomfortable when you say stuff like that still.
Well, I said, the first sentence I said is no one predicted we were going to beat them. What else can I say?
No. Did you know why? Because you saying we're 2 points behind Liverpool, sounds like now moving forward, the results. I should be comparing results and comparing this guy. Because now, when you get to January and you're 20 points behind them, and now come on here and I say, oh, you man are 20 points behind Liverpool. You're going to say to me, for what? Yeah.
No, here's the thing, You've already asked me where do I think this is going. And I've already said to you, 1 game at a time. But there's no like error for me to just look at the table and go, raw.
But you could have said Bournemouth then, because Bournemouth are in third. But you went and said Liverpool, so
I mean, see what you're doing. I didn't actually see Bournemouth. I thought they were on 16, right? But that's what my next point afterwards was that Man City 3 points. Now I'm not going to bring Arsenal into this conversation. That's just there's no need. But is the idea that if we draw, that obviously depends on Tottenham losing again. If we draw or win, we're above them. But yet they've had a greater start of the season under the new manager. Right? People are pointing at him and going, oh, look.
Yeah, but
somehow we're there.
We're less than 10 games in, One result can flip that whole table. Yeah, of course. Flip it. You know what I mean? You can change the outlook of where people are, What I know there's a man in here that said, yo, let's see in December, innit? You know what I mean? I think he's preaching. Yeah.
Yep. Is that enjoy the
I ain't gonna lie though.
Right.
I have banked that statement about we're 2 points behind Liverpool, because I just think I don't know. I just think that's a bit nasty. It's a bit nasty still because, yeah, when man starts saying, because here what, yeah, if we're in February and Sean's here talking about, we're 16 points above United, I'll be like, bro, I don't know why you're even looking at them, man. So for you to say that now, he'll be justified. This is what you've done.
Look, you made him a bit uncomfortable.
You justified him now, checking where you man are at for the rest of the season.
But first things first, let's be honest. He did that last season anyway.
No, last season he wouldn't compare the points. No, I was there. He wouldn't compare the points, but what he would do is where are you man in the table? That's what that was his move.
So anytime we try to critique his team and their performance, the first thing that he always said was, bro, where are you man in the table? So there's no need. Yeah, we're on a show to critique teams, but every time did, it ended with but why are United? So
that's you know what?
Let's not just pretend
you're
like
right.
this
You're
game
right.
is not going to happen anyway.
Abs, you know what? You are so right. But where are you in the table right now?
You see? What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say?
Because you know, I was just looking at the table here. You know, if you was to lose your next game and Bournemouth win, they come from 13th into your position. You know, that's how the table can flip.
No, you're talking about Brentford.
Is it Brentford? Yeah. I mean, Brentford. Yeah, because
Brentford are beating West Ham right now 2-0, isn't it? Yo, them Hammers, boy.
Oh, they beat.
Well, they're winning right now 2-0. I think game's 2.
Oh well, one of my little bets is out the window.
You bet on West Ham.
You better West Ham. You
No. You know what it was? It was Bowen to score 2 goals. Yeah, it's not happening now, boy.
That's wishful thinking. Away from home as well. You could have done that at home or something. But that's serious wishful thinking there. Serious wishful thinking.
The odds. But
anyway,
yeah, obviously, because look, in our situation, next game, for instance, Brighton beat us, yeah. They go from there to 15th. They go up the table. And most likely, Villa might win, Everton might win, Brentford might win, Newcastle can't overtake. But all of a sudden, we go from back 9th back down to, I don't know, 13th or 12th. So, yeah, it is too early to do anything. Game by game, see where you go. But, yeah, it's more because of the noise around Tottenham that I even mentioned the points thing, because when it was beginning the season, you would have thought they already won the league, the way everyone was bigging up Thomas Frank and the way Tottenham play and look at everyone doing this. And again, at the same time, everyone was heavily criticizing Villa. They have no goals in them, which is true. Slightly true, except for the fact that he doesn't play Watkins, so there's an issue there, I think. Heavily criticizing Villa, and then you look at it and go, well, Villa now are 2 points away from them. You can look at the table or you can look at the points, it's up to you. But if you look at the points, they're 2 points away from them now. That's another team that's meant to have a shocking start of the season.
I got 2 points on Tottenham still. I think the first one is no Kulusevski and Maddison. It's a bit of a loss still. The creativity, yeah. But that's as far as my excuses go, yeah. I've got one man to go at, yeah. And this is the Madrid agenda coming out now. You know where I'm going. That fraudulent Xavi Simons, yeah. I remember this youth, yeah, when he was in the Barca youth team, yeah. They were doing comps of him on YouTube like he was about to be the next Ronaldinho to us, yeah. This guy just gets hauled out to bare clubs in Europe, yeah, and it's always a false dawn. This is the move, yeah. This is where it's gonna. Next thing you know, all the hype dies. By the time you hit November in the season, it's like this. They ain't talking about him no more. Summer comes again. They're chatting about him in the summer, like say he's about to go and do something. Yeah, now he's at Tottenham. Now I'm hearing the Premier League adaptation tax. But I'm here to tell you right now, this man is a fraud.
100%.
He is a fraud.
100%.
Let
me even add to this. Let me add some seasoning to this, yeah? He's only ever been good one season in the Dutch league. And do you know why I've got a bit of venom towards this conversation?
Good.
Certain United fans during the summer said we should buy him. Do you know who they wanted to buy him over Cunha and Mbeumo? At certain
Yeah, that's
point.
wild. That's wild.
And at first they were saying he's an attacking midfielder. I said
Yeah, but-
attacking midfielder, but every single team he plays for, he plays right wing or left wing.
But these are, I'm assuming, the aesthetics merchants.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and this guy just he just baited one of the names out.
Yeah. I'm telling you, these are the aesthetics merchant. Yeah, because some of the stuff I've heard, I'm banking it. There's a reason why I've got Mbappe FC on my team. Yeah, my guy's on 10 goals in 9 games. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This summer I had to listen to a man say Ryan Cherky is a more talented footballer than Mbappe. Yeah, and this is a man that's big on YouTube that said this either. Man said this with a straight face. Yeah, Ryan Cherky is a more talented footballer than Mbappe. You see these aesthetic merchants. They're nasty.
Please tell me that's not Ransom Bands, because that sounds like something.
No, that's the culture cams. Well, Ransom probably.
Oh, Mr. Culture Cams.
Yeah, I ain't forgot that, Marlon. I banked that. Yeah, I banked that. I don't want to hear that guy praise Mbappe ever again in his life. After saying some stuff like that, that's nasty work. That's absolutely nasty.
See, the
work.
thing is, yeah.
Remember what they were saying when João Felix came to this league?
Oh,
When João Felix came to this league, the aesthetic merchants were absolutely, you know what I mean, so gassed. Yeah, he's gonna do this. No, bro, this guy's a fugazi. It's another fraud.
sorry. Do you know what? Let me even go a step further. You see, when he was bought for 100 mil, I said that was the biggest waste of money I've ever seen in my life. How are you spending 100 mil from someone from the Portuguese league? How? Right? And I'm saying this, and I've been saying it to people. He couldn't lace Pato's boots. And look how his career went. And this man has been the biggest journeyman ever on this planet.
Bro, what's the difference between João Felix and Morata, blood? I could argue Morata has actually done some things in football.
Oh, I'll take Morata every day. There's some. Do you know what it is? Yeah, there's a standard that you need from a player. Morata gives you that standard. Then everything else he does outside of that, if like some people are trying to make him do more than he should, like make him the only striker you have in your squad. Well, you're foolish if you do that. Yeah. Have promises that he's going to score 30 goals a season. You're extra stupid if you think that, right? It's a 15 goal a season thing. Yeah. And sometimes it comes 4 goals in one game against a lower league team, but you need those points, so you have him for that. And then there's this group of fans that watch people like Xavi Simmons, yeah, and wherever that guy's name is, the guy we're talking about, him and some others, and Shirky is a perfect example, and they think because these men are either 2-footed or they can control the ball out the air.
First touch, good close control. That's it. That's all you need in football.
Yeah, he does a bit of skills. He nutmegs someone here and there. They automatically assume this is it. This is the above the standard.
Some man just go watch futsal, blood. That's what they need to do. Blood. Just go and watch futsal, innit? You get everything that you need.
And it's like they never look at the end product. They never look at okay, so all right, cool. He's done that for a season. All right. What we got out of it? 9 goals and 12 assists. But this is meant to be the next best thing. Okay. And then you have to cheat to compare him to someone that scored 42 goals last season or 40-something goals last season. In a season that people would say he wasn't even good.
Bro, a man that scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. If I scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final, yeah, to be compared by Ryan Cherky in a couple of seasons after that, I'll be disgusted. I'll be disgusted.
It's a good Argentina team as well. With the world best player ever in their team.
Yeah, that's nasty work still. That's nasty. Anyway, let me briefly touch on Crystal Palace. He was looking very peak.
Should have won.
2-0. He was looking very peak. But it's not very often that you get mad at a player that scored a hat-trick.
Because he should have scored the 4th. That's why.
Brother, that chance at the end, yeah, that almost deleted the hat trick for me. You know? I'm not gonna lie. like, bruv, nah, man, just sky it. That was
And correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was the easiest chance he had.
It was the easiest chance, man. Come on, man. He ballooned it.
Actually, can I ask you a question outside of football, but still the same player? What's your feelings on that unnecessary comment he said about people laughing at him?
See,
and then, bear in mind, yeah,
we're approaching the
I'm
hour.
going to finish this quickly, yeah, and then I'll let you talk.
Mm-hmm.
Bearing in mind, I think 90% of the Palace fans wanted him out in the first 2 seasons, bro.
But this is exactly it. He's talking as if, yeah, he's having the conversation this season or last season, and they're laughing at him. Bro, he's having this conversation was happening, yeah, when Benzema had just made it back into the team, into the French team, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mbappe is there, Giroud, all these men are there, yeah, and he is not even making it into the Palace team. He's a benchman, and he's talking about I want to play for France, and people shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then the worst thing is, Zaha is like a big man. 10 men were laughing. Why are you mentioning my name? You know what I mean? Zaha's like, yo, 10 men were laughing, but you're now talking about people like Zaha was laughing at me. Huh? Like let's be real. And you got the audacity of some Palace fans, yeah, to then go on Mateta's side on this to try to disrespect Zaha. Yeah, I'm like, listen, I like to run my bands on Zaha that he left here to go and play 3 Champions League games. Yeah, like, but never get it twisted. This club will be in League 2 without Zaha. You know what I mean? Bro. You should always know where your bread is buttered, blood. You know what I mean? Bro. I don't care what Mateta's done. Yeah, you are nowhere near the legacy of Zaha, blood, at this football club. Yeah. Man need to relax himself, because I don't know why he felt that was necessary to say, and then mention Zaha as well. Know yourself.
Yeah, but it's like it's like to bring up a story, isn't it, of how you started from the bottom, now you're here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And the thing is, yeah, I think that's the ego thing. It's like that thing where we've won the FA Cup, Community Shield. Yeah, this team has never won nothing. Yeah. So, I'm a bigger legend. Big man, I'm here to tell you, you need to win 5 FA Cups to be a bigger legend than Zaha, blood. Yeah, I'll tell you that now. You need to win 5 more FA Cups, yeah, to be a bigger legend than Zaha, blood. Because again, as I say, this club will be in League 2 or maybe not even existing without Zaha. Yeah, that's how important he is. Yeah, so know yourself. Yeah, know yourself.
Hey, that's all it was. And that worst thing is, yeah, as he's talking, I'm sitting there thinking, all right, so you're saying that Zaha laughed at you because of your view and all the rest, yeah. I was like, behind Edward. Funny that your squad. Bearing in mind, it's not like they won they've been challenging for any title or any of these trophies before. One manager comes in, changes pretty much your whole team. Well, that's due to your owner, of course, right? Made you better, made these guys better, this guy better, that guy better. Then you won, and you're talking like it was all on you.
That's saying Zaha. Even if he had said, yeah, they were laughing when I said about France, I would have allowed him. But why you had to bring up my man's name? I just thought that was nasty work.
Probably the biggest man at the time, isn't it?
Exactly. Man has to say the biggest name now.
Star at the time, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, that man.
Yeah, he's trying to take over, as you said, as the most important person in Palace history.
He's 5 more FA Cups, blood. Yeah. You should score a hat-trick in all the finals. Just to show you that
Yeah, sorry to derail a little bit, but I knew I needed your opinion out there in the YouTube board. But yeah,
big up Mateo anyway. But know yourself. Know yourself. Like let's be.
Oh wait, hold on. They removed one of his goals.
Oh, is it 1-0?
No. I seen.
Where's someone losing 1-0? What are you talking about?
No, sorry. You know what? It looked a bit mad on the website. It looked like they removed his hat trick and they gave him 2. I was just gonna make it every funny, but no. It must be a system messed up.
Yeah, but no, that game, man, just suffered because of the start, man. And Semenya, Lord, he was cooking. He was cooking, bro. That guy is a real problem, blood. Semenya, blood. He's a
So
real
oddly enough, yeah, linked to you, Sean. I've seen some Liverpool fans say they want to buy him in Jan, right? Personally, I think that's just an expense that you don't need. I think you have enough attacking players, but
no.
okay,
It's not. No, it's not. Remember, we played them. I saw what Semedo could do. Yeah. We need that. We need that.
Imagine the bread these men are spending on attackers. You know, but like, you bring Semenya as well.
But you know what? Remember I was saying it earlier in the show. We ain't got a player that can run and take a man on from them wings. You understand?
Mm.
It's not there no more.
And Chiesa supposed to be that guy, which is mad.
Kaiser's locked up. He can't get a game.
Yeah,
He made the assists. He can't get a game. He
I
comes and
swear, if
brings
he's
the
on the
energy.
bench the next game, then yeah,
Brother,
guaranteed.
slap yourself. He's gonna be on the bench, bruv. Don't leave me off. Don't talk shit. Please. He's gonna be on the bench. You know it already.
Oh, fair enough.
It's what it is. It is what it is. But then Arsenal. Another corner, yeah?
Corner. If you don't know the video, I can't actually put it up this show, so I'll probably just have to share it on Twitter or something.
Another corner, but obviously another clean sheet.
Does anyone believe them?
You know what? Yeah, the consistency is there, but I can't believe in a team that's scoring one a game.
Yeah,
because the way they're scoring right now, it's like, yo, so you're telling me if the other team scores, this game is 50-50 now. Do you know what I mean?
Bruv, this relying on set pieces. Just for the footballing gods to help me. This can't be the way Arsenal win the damn title, bruv.
Oh man,
it's too early to even call that.
But you can't call it. You can't call it, yeah, because things can go left. And the thing is, yeah, I don't like where Man City are right now. Because I rate them off because I wasn't impressed with them.
They're just picking up points.
I don't like what they're doing right now. It's giving me vibes. You know, you can't let this man be this close to the top this early. If you're gonna beat them, you have to just blow them out the water. You know what I mean? From the start, start to finish. Yeah, 3 points, and it's 8 games, and they're quietly just getting these little dubs. Yeah, they're going under the radar like they do, bro. Yeah, then Arsenal start faltering. Yeah, and the next thing you know, it's another PL.
Glock line is less powerful than a Nerf gun.
Well, that guy. You see, I'm very tempted to stamp him a fraud already, but I'm going to relax. You know? But I'll tell you what, I'm not even giving him until the end of the season. I'm giving him until start of February, and I'm gonna bring my verdict in on that guy. Yeah, but I'll tell you that already. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. He's not looking good.
But to be honest, that wouldn't be Arteta's fault because he didn't want him. He wanted Sesko, so I heard. This is what the big debate was.
Sesko was suiting with all them set pieces, but yeah, I'll tell you Sesko again.
Yeah,
no
6'5".
Yeah, I think he's the one that wanted. He wanted Sesko, but the board, whoever was in charge, I don't know who it is. I don't think it's Edu. Whoever, I could care less anyway. But
whoever said he plays in jeans, that's that comment is still just so funny.
He wanted Sesko. He didn't want one Glock 9.
Yeah, that guy just doesn't look. He don't look like it.
You know, from when Amram went trying to get him, there was something.
You know what? It's a blessing for United they didn't get him. But
bro,
imagine if they got him. Bro. Look at the way he's playing right now. Oh,
you see the way he's playing, miscontrolling the ball, running like he's like he's got everything but football boots on, right? Yeah. And the shooting straight at the keeper. If he was in the United shirt, oh my days. Oh my days. The media, even Sesko being touted as the worst signing, right? Sorry, Sean. While 0010, Ben 10 is over there.
That's a Ben 10.
Yeah, at a higher price. Even that already tells me if Glock 9 was in our team, the media would have moved mad. Completely mad. So now I'm glad we never signed him. And to be fair, profile-wise, I think Sesko fits Prem anyway. I think he fits the Prem better.
You see them videos, yeah, and pictures of Arsenal fans when they signed him, when they're doing his celebration. Yeah, that's gonna be so funny. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah, put your hands a bit higher, mate. Put your hands
Not my player. I can't remember the celebration.
That's
Riri. Netflix GA is off the charts.
That's a Netflix GA. Yeah, it's nasty work too. That guy, that ain't it, dog. That ain't it. But yeah, again, Man City is collecting these points. I don't like it. But actually, on Arsenal, imagine they're playing Atletico Madrid tomorrow. Lord have mercy, that's going to be an exciting match, isn't it?
It's dead. So dead.
That's going to be it.
But the problem is, Atletico are good at corners, so
that's good. That's probably the only interesting thing about this game, yeah, is that who's gonna outcross and outcorner who, bro?
Is it going corner for corner?
Yo, yeah, it's gonna be Harambo with that game. Wow. I said Swedish Emil Heskey. And I think that's an insult to Emil Heskey because Emil Heskey could hold up the ball.
Who said that?
And bring players in.
Oh, go on. Look out for these United players, bro. Supporters.
I said Ali Adiye, the man took it back. You remember when Arsenal fans were hyping Ali Adiye, they're like he's gonna be the next thing, bro. That's scrub blood. Oh my days. Anyway, man. Boys, that's all I got, boy. I don't know what else we got.
We
got one more man. One person. One person.
Postecoglou, bro.
Oh, right.
Yes, Sean.
We'll finish on that one, boy. We'll finish on that one.
Bro, what is it? 9 games, no wins? That Nottingham Forest, yeah, for all the nastiness they did to obviously affect you guys from doing Europa League.
Yep.
From sacking Nuno because for some weird because Nuno didn't like the way he stormed onto the pitch and all the rest of that malarkey. How do you fucking feel, bro? Apparently, everyone knew Postecoglou was sacked when you couldn't see him sitting in the stadium. Apparently, he went straight to the office, told his lawyers, hey, write it up right now. Write it up right now. Write up this contract cancellation right now. Well, I'm just sitting there. I ain't gonna lie, boys. I've never had an issue with Nottingham Forest before. Yeah. I didn't even really have an issue with this owner until that Crystal Palace thing, because I thought that is scummy. Especially when you realize that he also owns another club in Europe. So I don't even know how that worked out. But after that, I said, nah. And then obviously the Django settings to my man as well. And he's not even playing well. Bruv. You know what? He got a big payoff for 9 games.
Yeah, it worked out to be 39 days.
You know what's funny? Postecoglou tried to run the "I'll win something in my second season" gimmick. Where he tried to run that on, like say that's gonna give him time. Yeah, this guy just said, "I'm pulling the trigger, bro. I don't care." Yeah, I've seen enough.
They're getting Sean Dyche, isn't it?
Sean Dyche. I saw a comment on Twitter. Someone said, "Yo, all the Afro beats in the dressing room."
Oh, that's going straight out the window. Oasis is back, bro.
Man said all that hip hop and Afro beats, but I'm a piano. Yeah, forget that, boy. They're going down to basics now. Should be interesting. But this owner he's a hothead, bro. He's a madman. You see him spotting the players aggressively after the game, after the loss.
I didn't even see that,
Yeah. He was all hugging up the players like he was in the tunnel. He's like a mafia boss, that guy.
100%.
Like, yo, that's no man to mess with, boy. That's gonna be interesting.
Hey, Daesh about to play long ball to Chris Wood. Bruv, they got the striker for it, let's be honest.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, and then he's got the pacey wingers on the side to get on. It will work, right? End of the day, quite some people moan about Nuno not being expansive enough. Like, not every manager on this planet, not every coach needs to play expansive football. Yeah, sometimes your team doesn't suit it. Sometimes you just have to do counter-attacking or the basics, get the ball out to the wing and cross it in. Sometimes you just have to do that. Now, obviously, I don't think it was footballing reasons why they got rid of Nuno. And then what annoys me the most is seeing Nuno struggle at West Ham. I don't know why he went to West Ham. I don't know why, brother. You needed to make a point. I don't think West Ham was the place to go and make the point, bro. Are they getting whooped now as well? I mean,
oh no, what's the score now?
I think it's still 1-0 to Brentford. So
where's West Ham?
I just didn't think that was the place to go to make a point. But yeah, this guy, he's lost his 19th.
8 games, they got 4 points.
My days.
Yeah, it's a mad one, but yeah, man.
Easy.
Forest, man, how do you feel?
Boy. Actually, I said lastly, your boy Welbs, boy, is in top 4. Ready for you, man, next weekend, boy.
You know what? I watched that game and I said, "It's for a guy his age and all the rest. Yeah, he's still very mobile. He's still very quick. But what's killing me, yeah, is he's finishing. It's getting a bit sharp, you know. If he makes that same run against Maguire, and remember, he has a passion for trying to score at Old Trafford. I don't think he still has the hate, but definitely he likes to just go the reminder. Yeah. So yeah, he's going to be a problem. Let's be real about it. He's going to be a problem. But I'm confident.
And that Baleba is going to be playing like.
What's your prediction then?
I'm looking at 2-1.
Right.
What? So 3 wins, yeah?
That's not what I'm trying to get at, Kuda.
Oh, that's what that means, though, isn't it?
One game at a time.
That means a dub, innit?
I'm just saying. I think that's gonna what it is.
3 wins, with 3 wins, 3 unbeaten, you know. Come on. And who you got after that? Oh, you're not even in Europe, so you might can rest. Chilling.
That's not actually as good as I thought it would be for us still. I think the problem with these guys here, especially with Amrin, I think like he has to repeat it twice already. But even after that twice, they still forget. It's a long week. A week's a long time in football when you're not playing midweek.
No. You can't say that because you've been on this pod talking about how managers haven't had time to coach and train. Yeah, he's got more time than a lot of managers. So let's not do that.
Yeah, but there is a point of having too much time.
Oh, so what time do you want then?
I mean, I don't know what will work, but sometimes some of the games I've watched here, I'm looking at them and going, "You had the week to give us this performance." So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. Christian is saying he thinks 3-1. Lamens continues 100% record. I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. Let's be honest.
3-1, yeah. Fair enough, boy. Fair enough. I mean, if you got Mbuemo and Cunha playing like this and Ahmad, should definitely be a better season than last season, right?
Should be possible, isn't it? We'll see.
I'll be
and
keeping
Sesko to start as well, I think, this game.
Yeah. And Kobe Mainoo, boy, he's still trying to get out of prison, but yeah, he's just.
The one thing I will say, right, about the Kobe situation, the fans are making more problems about it than anyone else, and that's just starting to annoy me now because obviously in the transfer window period, there was a little bit of rumors near the end of the thing. Again, I think it's just agents and journalists trying to make a story, right? But looking at Kobe himself, he seems to be, yes, he's annoyed that he's not playing. Any player would. But all the videos that he's releasing on his socials are all him working harder to try and get back into the team.
Yeah, but what does that tell you? But what does that tell you though? Because remember, he's up against Bruno to get in the team. That's who he's competing against. Bruno never gets dropped.
So but that's the thing. What I like from him is I'm seeing videos of him working harder. Where if this was Rashford or Sancho or Garnacho, by the way, Garnacho, prick. Look what you're doing at Chelsea. Look what you're doing at Chelsea now.
I'm not gonna lie, Garnacho is not the name that I was actually thinking of when you said that. When you said Sancho.
Right. Well,
I know it's nothing to do with football, but god damn.
Yeah. You can see why he was holding on to that the contract at United, bro. He's in debt, bro. He needs to pay. He needs to pay off the pimp, bro.
He's running that contract out where he don't care who offers him what way. He's running that contract out way. That is peak.
Bro. But what I like is generally what I'm seeing from Menu is he's working harder to try and get in. That's all you can do, man. So I'm glad you keep doing that. Your time will come. He's a young man. There's no right for him to start every game anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, it's true.
But he was starting before all the time for you. Lot. I'm not saying it was
but
right.
We've changed the formation, so he can't fit in. He has to take over someone else's role.
Right, cool. But then if you can't fit
in, where can he play though?
Yeah, if you can't fit in, let him go then. Let him go out on loan.
What? No, why can't he stay there, fight for his role, and learn what the manager wants?
But if he never gets to go in because he's competing with Bruno,
he will get games. I guarantee he will get games.
Well, in the cup games, he got played against Grimsby Town. You lost there. You understand? It's not fair on him to just be sapping him in the damn games there, Abs. You don't think he's better than that? He's not better than that to be playing.
But he didn't play well against Grimsby, though.
But look at the team.
This guy played the Euros final. He started in the Euro, innit? The final.
Yeah.
Different system though. That's 3-man midfield or 4.
No, I'm just saying like.
Well, if you don't fit the system, what's the point of keeping him?
I'm saying yeah, from him starting that game in the Euros, yeah, you wouldn't think like 18 months on, man can't even get into the team. Like, you know what I mean? At United, it's mad. It looked like his trajectory is, you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Was on the way up. Like, it's just a bit surprising. But obviously, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. The way he plays, I don't really see how he fits into this system.
But if you don't fit into the system, what's the point of keeping him then?
I think they just want the numbers, innit? You know what I mean? They're just thinking, yo, someone gets injured, just slap him in.
Yeah, but he's good enough to be
Bugatti.
Yeah.
So usually it's Ugarte, Casemiro, and he comes off the bench occasionally, right? And the start is usually Bruno and Thing. So it's usually Ugarte for Casemiro. It'll be Menu for Bruno. That's how it lines up. Because anytime there's a sub, it's always Ugarte coming on for Casa, or Casa coming on for Ugarte, and then Menu comes.
Bruno is not the player you want to be behind, boy, because that guy is always fit.
Yeah, that it's a tough one. That's a tough one. But again, if he gets it and he does his hard work and he finally gets in, you've beaten probably the best attacking midfielder in Europe to get your place. What would you be scared of?
All right, it's time for me to end this. Okay, yeah. I'm going now.
What? We're not gonna give him the credit for his creative.
I'm not even gonna bite to that. So
look at his numbers.
All right, bro. Yeah, you got it, innit? Yeah, he's the best attacking midfielder in Europe. Bro.
All right.
Let's leave it at that, because otherwise we'll be here until 10 o'clock, bro. Like, yeah.
I can't be. I need to hog off for another show anyway. But yeah, man.
You're moving, man. But yeah, all I say is you're moving, man. That's why I will remember this comment still. Don't worry. This has been banked, bookmarked, banked, whatever, saved. That comment is saved still. Guys, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Share the pod. And we'll catch you again later. Peace.
Adios.
Bye.